I remember when I said that, I didn't, I had other CDs that didn't have the covers that didn't make it in the book. So I just wanted to show y'all that just in case, you know what I mean, y'all don't feel like going back through the channel, from the beginning to see it. So start off with my Dipset collection. Got yall Writer's first album, independent, history in the making. This shit dropped 2006, y'all. So definitely, I picked that shit up. And it's a good album for his debut album. I think this is Cameron's album after Purple Haze when he went to Asylum. Horrible album. I'm sorry. Like, this shit was whack. These two mixtapes was mixtapes that came with actually I think that if I'm correct, these came together. I bought this Joel Santana Final Destination mixtape, and it came with Bezel's mixtape, The Beast, or the Philadelphia Beast. Bezel, dope as fuck. Like, that nigga can spit. Joel Santana Back Like Cook Crack mixtape. This one, this two. I bought this Best Buy years ago. 2006, when he was putting out mixtapes. Jim Jones' first album and his second album, you know what I mean? Diary of Harlem, Diary of a Summer, and On My Way to Church, dope as fuck. Cam, first album. First album released from Rockefeller. Then his second album released from Rockefeller. This album was just fire. I remember the year it dropped, 2004. I waited for this shit for so long, man. God damn, I was so excited when it finally dropped. This shit was dope. It still went platinum. It really had no marketing. One of the dopest records on here was Down and Out, featuring Kanye West, and the video was whack as fuck. Like, I was mad at that shit, but still, this was a dope album. Classic. Both of these, in my opinion. Pick it up if you ain't got it. The first group release, Diplomatic Community. This one, this two, dope, man. This shit was classic. It went gold, which is, dope. In my opinion, I'm a big Dipset fan, like I said, but I still wish it should have went platinum. Point blank, it should have went platinum. Then they went independent, and released it. Diplomatic Community 2. We still waiting on 3 with the new Cam, Dipshits. New song Cam got out, Dipshits. Hopefully we get DI 3, but man, this shit was crazy. You know what I mean? That song by Joel Santana, my favorite song on here. Then they dropped Dipset, The Movement Moves On. You know what I mean? Independent, another mixtape. Crazy. This shit was bananas. I fuck with that. Then, they had More Than Music Volume 1, Duke the God. Dipset was on a roll, man, with the independent shit. I'm trying to tell you, that's back when Dipset was strong. Pause. And then you got Volume 2, you know what I'm saying? So, when y'all say I don't support it, man, I'm telling you, I'm a Dipset fan, bro, for real. Then we got Joel Santana. First album on Rockefeller Flat Death Jam. From Me to You, classic, man. Definitely a sleeper. A lot of good samples on this album. Promoted badly, undershipped, but still, man, it was classic. But then he released his second album, which went platinum, and we see the difference from the music. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, at least he could say he got a platinum plaque. But this is the last album he put out, and that was 2005, bruh. So Joel Santana ain't had an album in stores in almost a decade. That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, that's just, oh shit, that's just that. Then moving on to the rest of them, I'm trying to hurry up with this video. You got Nas, Illmatic, man. Classic album. Then you got Nostradamus, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely went back and got some of the classics, you know what I'm saying? But definitely, you gotta have this in your collection. Of course, Jay-Z, Streets Is Watching. You know what I mean? You gotta have that. I went and I saw the movie online and definitely picked up the soundtrack. You got Volume 3 right there. Hold on. You got Volume 1. Volume 2, like I said, I'm a big Jay-Z fan. I got his whole collection. Shout out to Shine. His first album that dropped in 2000. The second one that dropped on Def Jam. It was cool, but it wasn't, what it was supposed to be. Of course, you got the kid Kanye West's first album, man. When I got this album, I was fucking crazy. It was bananas, though. The hype behind it, it was just a great project. You know, I was very happy with that. And then went and got the second one. You know, when it dropped, Late Registration, definitely another good one. Yeah, man, that's why I say I support music. Say what you want. This album was crazy when it dropped. You know, Terror Squad, really, you know, they did their thing. But Fat Joe just not a good, you know, this album, All or Nothing. It was cool, wasn't all that. But, yeah, man, that was like my first time buying Fat Joe album. The classic Benny Siegel album, The Truth, you know. But this right here, this is one of the best Benny Siegel albums you can have, man. Definitely, he put his heart and soul into that. You know, I feel sorry for anybody that didn't want to pick up him as an artist. They slipping. Now you got Jada Kiss of Death, man. This is Jada last album. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Rule last album. You feel me? Like, this shit was dope. Like, it got back to the Ja Rule that everybody grew to love. And definitely a good project. Now, this is Illmatic's 10th anniversary. Like I was telling y'all, I got it. You know, the 10th anniversary, you know, when it came out. It got the original music. Then, as you see right there, what it say? 10-year anniversary, Illmatic Platinum Series. This is when it went platinum. You know, it took 10 years for it to go platinum, and it did. And it basically just got some songs, remixes. Life is a Bitch, Life's a Bitch, The World is Yours, One Love, It Ain't Hard to Tell, On the Real, and got one new track called Star Wars, unreleased track. So like I told y'all, man, I wasn't tripping off the 20th anniversary. I got the 10th anniversary when it mattered. Holla. Then I got Nasir Jones' Street Disciple album. You know, a lot of people slept on it. A lot of people said it was whack, but it was a double disc, and I picked that up. So y'all can't tell me nothing about Nas. It wasn't his best critically acclaimed album, but at the end of the day, it got some joints on here. Y'all should check for it. Yes, I do have Jeezy's first album, like I said. I think I got every album except his second one, Inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Definitely classic album. This was the last time we got real Jeezy. Y'all all know what this is. Recession. This album means a lot to me because when this shit came out, this was the year that I actually got locked up for a cool minute. And I bumped this shit all the way up until my court date and when I got out. So this definitely got me through the hardships. You know, it just was crazy, a crazy time, man. To me, this is when Ja Rule definitely fell off for career-wise. He took a whole album to talk about 50 Cent, Blood in My Eye. And then, of course, the Greatest Hits album that had, I think, 1 or 2 new tracks on it. Exodus definitely was dope. So, like I said, I was a Ja Rule fan. And you can't have a music collection without Michael Jackson, man. The essential Michael Jackson. This 1 and this 2, man. Definitely dope. You know, that's just some of the shit that I figured out, though. Hold on. I'll put in plastic. But at the end of the day, man, that's what it's about. You got Fabulous third album, Real Talk. Fabulous second album, Street Dreams. Fabulous, what was this? Fourth album, From Nothing to Something, his first Def Jam release. I never noticed the artwork on the CD. That's crazy. That's dope. Y'all remember DJ Envy was a mixtape DJ. You know, he put out an album, you know. Pretty dope. Got some great artists on here. Jay-Z got a song on there that's dope as fuck. Yeah, I bought Mace's album when he came back. You know, Say What You Want. That's crazy. Even though I dissed the man and said some of his shit is weak now. Like I said, I did buy a Cassidy album. You know, I'm a hustler. What's up, y'all? So, definitely a dope album. When Freeway and Jake One put out an album, I went and got it. The packaging was crazy. I don't feel like pulling it out, pause, but definitely was a good look. One of the craziest albums, you know, mystical, unpredictable, man. No Limit Records, you feel me? But you gotta have this, you know, in your collection. His first album, I remember being a little kid riding around with my cousin. He was like, man, you gotta get up on this. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Mystical. Definitely a dope album. Came to me, artists say they got a classic debut album. Then his last album, not last, but, you know, Tarantula definitely was a dope project. I had to say, I don't even like spiders, but this was a dope project. Before he went and got locked up. Seeing how the niggas on Love and Hip Hop, I did get his first album. And that was the last time that he was relevant. Like I said, Young Dro, you know, I did pick it up. When Dro was dope, it was a good album. He definitely was back then the best thing smoking. Get Rich or Die Trying. Of course, it's not the album, it's the soundtrack, but definitely a good project. G-Unit project, of course. Yeah, I even bought Tony Yayo album. What can I say? I was on the G-Unit. I was a fan at first, you know what I'm saying? But the buck stopped after this because it wasn't that hot. Of course, Encore, y'all remember that Eminem album, which I like. A lot of people say was whack, but I fucked with it. And yes, I do have his first Marshall Mathers LP, man. Yeah, I got it. Told y'all. Young Guns, of course, during their time, they only put out in their career as a group 2 albums, and I picked them up. The first one was dope. Second one was horrible. The legendary AZ, man, which I know about it, man. Asiatic and AWOL, definitely 2 of his best work, in my opinion. I'm quite sure there's people out there that could argue that, but I definitely fuck with these projects. Memphis Bleak, last 2 projects, you know, on Rockefeller, of course, Made and 534. This was definitely better than, you know, this one. Definitely a good one. If y'all don't got this, definitely go pick that up. Great production, great features. You know what I'm saying? Black Rob, only albums, you know, Life Story and the Black Rob Report during his bad boy days. This is fire. No dick riding pause, but definitely a good look. Told y'all when the Massacre was re-released special edition, I bought it. You know, this is a CD. I got the DVD and the DVD collection, which I'll probably do another video of that. Ludacris, Chicken and Beer, dope. When he was popping, like I said, Luda's first couple albums was dope. Red Light District, dope. After this album, I think he really, to me, fell off. Got a couple more, man. Ill Will Records presents the Bravehearts. You know, y'all know who the Bravehearts is. They run with Nas. Definitely a good look. It was good, you know what I'm saying? You can't compare it to Nas, but definitely got a song on there. What is it called? Quick to Back Down. Of course, directed at 50 Cent. If y'all remember Jay-Z album, Kingdom Come album, it came with a bonus CD. It just got 3 songs on it when he would perform live. Politics as Usual, Can't Knock the Hustle, and Can I Live. Definitely dope. Y'all remember when Kanye did the VH1 special? You know what I mean? Storytellers. I picked that album up. It came with the CD and DVD, so that was dope. And the last 2 albums, you know, Alchemist, First Infantry, dope as fuck, man. And what Prodigy did is Return to Mac album with Alchemist, man. Definitely a good look. So that's just some of the albums, you know, I just wanted to show y'all that I do have. There's some more in there, like some Nelly, some R&B type shit, but these are the ones I consider classic, and definitely I'm going to do my DVD collection next. Peace.